welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you decided to join us. And if you're not new here, then obviously welcome back. I love to have you back. It is, it's a great time. I'm just really excited to, get into this build. This build was actually suggested by one of you guys. Someone left a comment on my last video and said they wanted to see a park and another vacation home. So I had never thought of building a park, so I thought that was really fun and interesting. I am building it here in Evergreen Harbor. It is very, very small. And honestly, that made me more willing to tackle it, to be honest. I was like, I don't think I can just jump into a 64 by 64 park. Like, that sounds very scary. I'm now playing with the idea of, renovating one of the base game parks, so let me know if that's something you guys would like to see at all. But, yeah, honestly, I cut 0% of this footage because it took me, 40 minutes to build this park, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna try not editing a video for once. I think I cut out, a few seconds in the beginning, but other than that, this is all, live action, exactly what I did. It just, yeah. I threw in a basketball court because in my head a basketball court is mandatory in any park. All the parks I've seen growing up have had a full court basketball court, which I thought was a little interesting. I ended up sizing it down with that one from City Living because that was going to take up literally the whole lot that I'm on. So, but I just wanted the whole basketball court. I was like, well, I could do half. And I was like, no. Go big or go home, baby. So that's exactly what I did. I'm so sorry if you can hear me, itching my nose. It's a little TMI, but, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, this park is very small. It has, everything it needs to be a park, obviously. I even added a grill. I guess one thing that I kind of wanted to add, but I didn't add, was a trash can. But I was like, well, it's not a requirement. So, but I guess there's a sink in the bathroom. The pre-made bathroom building. So that way you can clean up the dishes. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry I'm yawning. It's literally 9 o'clock. I should not be yawning. 9 a.m. But here we are. Yawning away. I also made this little platform with the chess tables on it, and I thought that was really nice because I didn't really want to just place them on the ground. I was like, I kind of want something a little more visually interesting. And this park, I didn't really want to fill it with trash because I still wanted it to be a place that Sims come to. But obviously, if you look around the world in Evergreen Harbor, this is just how it comes straight out of the box. So I was like, maybe I could, I don't know. So it's kind of an in-between, I don't know how to explain. There's some cracks and, some overgrown grass, maybe. Not really any flowers or, any trees, but you're going to watch a lot of me terrain painting the sand, to be honest. I was, trying to find a good way to, fade it in and out, and it probably is going to take a little bit, considering I spent probably a vast majority of my time on terrain painting, to be honest. But yeah, I was like, I have no clue what chairs to get. And then I pulled out these base game ones. I was like, oh, did I say chairs? Those are tables. Pulled out those base game ones, and I just used the same chairs. And there's that grill area that I was talking about. And I'm pretty sure I end up putting the whole thing under concrete. I'm pretty sure I pulled that all the way through. And then I end up putting concrete under the bathroom as well. And I also put a bike. I thought about looking for a bike rack, but I can't remember if we have one or not, so I just didn't. Oh, another thing I did is I didn't know that the basketball I put down is flaming in live mode. And so when I went to take screenshots, I was like, why is the basketball on fire? So I replaced it with one of the other basketballs that came with City Living. So, but yeah, honestly, it was very hard for me to kind of figure out exactly what I wanted to do with landscaping because, if you look around, I don't know, there just wasn't a lot of room for landscaping, so honestly, I just put, some grass here, and then kind of on the other side, and then just some terrain paint, and that's pretty much it. But I totally have not mentioned or talked about, I don't believe, about the new EP that's coming out in March, which I'm so excited for, like growing together. It looks like it's going to be so much fun, and like it's going to have a lot of great gameplay assets, but also some good build assets, like a stand-up piano, a new game board, new windows, new doors, and craftsman style, which honestly I don't know what I build in, to be honest. I kind of am more like a modern traditional, and not as much craftsman, but I kind of want to get better at craftsman once that comes out. I'm probably going to focus a little bit on it, but yeah, here we're just kind of scrolling through debug and finding some things. Like I said, I totally didn't cut anything out, so this is me just scrolling through debug, trying to find things that I could be able to use. I do end up using that. I just move it over, like, yeah, right over here. And I see, like, here's where I was like, I could put some trash bags down and, like, some other stuff. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. And so, like I said, I just didn't cut anything because I was like, it's such a short video. I mean, if I cut stuff, it's going to be even, like, shorter, like 5 minutes. And I was like, I don't really want to turn it into a short, like a YouTube short. So we're just going to keep her how she is. And honestly, it made it a lot less stressful for me to try to edit this because once again, I am editing and uploading on Sunday. However, I have recorded the video for Wednesday already, and I just have to edit it, and it shouldn't take me too long to edit because I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a Generations apartment. I'm just so excited. It came out really nice. It's definitely something that I'm proud of. But yeah, I'm not doing theme weeks in February. I'm kind of going back to like the schedule I followed in December with one like house build and one apartment build. So yeah, I counted this as a house build because I was like, it's not an apartment. So, oh, sorry, that was probably disgusting for you to hear. But anyway, we're just kind of, placing some cracks from the werewolf pack. And now we're getting into some final terrain painting. There's probably a little bit more concrete. Oh no, I already did that. So yeah, this is really the terrain painting. So we're just about done. So if you like this video, and if you'd like to see more speed builds, I post every Sunday and Wednesday. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like it if you did like it, obviously. It really helps me out. And this build is available on the Sims 4 gallery under my ID, alisonlogue, or under hashtag AlPalsGames. Thanks. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.